What's up, everybody? Soundwave Spectre here. We're back with another episode of Fire Emblem Engage here. We're at part 4 now for the audio description. Now, we're at the Somniel, but we're going to go back to where we left off. We were heading towards the Shrine of the Dawn Maiden. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Drop a like, follow on Twitch, and let's get going. So a new pathway opened to the north, but another pathway is opening to the east on a little island. It says Paralogs. As you progress through the story, special chapters called Paralogs will appear on the world map. Paralogs are optional, but they unlock unique benefits. You might even meet new allies. So that's where we're going to go first, actually. So we're going to head to the east. We're over Flora Mill Town. Because of the world map, that you stop at little waypoints of points of interest. So going from the east from Ferrani Castle, we're at Flora Mill Town, and then we're going to go east further into the little island next door. And as you heard, when we go over the water, it the little miniature, because this kind of looks like a tabletop, miniature Alir turns into a little mini boat, and now we're at the paralog of the Tea-Field Village. And we're gonna, like I said, I did all the little item reshuffling around and stuff off stream, so we are going to go right into the paralog. Here we go. Beginning the chapter. It says Paralog, budding talent.
These pills ought to clear up the problem. Let me know if the pain persists, okay?
A doctor with who is tall and slender, wearing round glasses, and has a ponytail. His name is Sean.
You're looking chipper today. I told you that cold would be gone before you know it.
Father, isn't it time you took a break? Look, I made you some tea.
The father's name is Sean. The son's name is Jean, and comes up from behind. He has similar black hair as his father, wearing a little backpack with all kind of alchemical flasks as well. He's got a hat that also has the circular glasses, though he's not wearing them. And they are both adorned in black and green. He also seems to be a child. He's very short.
Thank you, Jean. You didn't burn yourself or anything preparing it, I hope.
You worry too much. I'm old enough to manage a simple pot of tea, I assure you.
It makes me happy to see you growing up so fine. Huh? What's going on out there?
Doctor, you have to help us. Monsters are on the attack and people are getting hurt.
Corrupted.
What the devil are those beasts?
This will get ugly. Jean, go and hide. I'll take care of bringing people to the clinic. This way, everyone! If you're unhurt, then assist someone who is injured. Must pull together!
I know Father told me to hide, but how can I? I have to do my part too.
Loading screen.
Oh no.
Get moving! There's shelter at the clinic!
Keep your wits about you, everyone. I'll patch you up once the crisis has passed.
We can't stand idle with the corrupted on the loose. Let's save those villagers. Are you all right? Get to safety and leave the corrupted to us.
You don't have to tell me twice. There's still a few left who didn't make it out in time.
We'll do everything in our power to save as many of them as we can.
They'll love you for it if you do. You're their last hope at this point.
All right, so let's take a little. We're gonna take a little look at the map here. First, we're going to assign who's going into this fight. I'm gonna take Etier off. I'm gonna take Fram off. I'm gonna live dangerously without a healer, and I'm going to take Vander off because he is the veteran unit, and we don't really need him to steal the XP. So I'm gonna put. So the fight, we're gonna have Alir, Clan, Alfred with Sigurd, Bougeron, Louis, Chloe, and Celine with Seliga. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the map here. In the southwest is where the group spawns. In the middle of the map to the north, there is the clinic that they're defending, which is a 4 by, looks like 4 by 3 house, and has a stone wall around it. The villagers, along with Sean and Jean, are defending. There are a few more houses to the south, two of which we could enter. And in the northeast, there is those tea fields, because it is called a tea field village, and they're in rows. So we're going to get started right into it. Our guys are pretty set. Just going to move the slow Louis to the front, because I don't want him to have to run so far. And because Celine has Warp Ragnarok, we're putting her in the back too. Okay, let's see how many enemy units there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 units scattered across the map. Pretty equidistant. And there are Sean, Jean, and 3 villagers that are, their life bars are green because they're going to be considered allies. So they will move after we do. Alright, so let's get started. Hit fight.
There are so many wounded we couldn't get to the clinic. Is it up to me to treat them all?
Father, I'm here to help. If we split up, we can treat everyone.
John, I thought I told you to run and hide.
I can't stay hidden away when there are so many who need my help. After all, Father, am I not your son? You taught me that a doctor does whatever is needed.
My lessons have sunk in, I see. Very well then. Come and give me a hand.
Alright, so it says talking. If you see a conversation icon on a unit, move to an adjacent position and select talk. Proactively speaking with such units is a great way to recruit more allies. Sometimes these units will only speak to specific people. Now this is a mainstay in Fire Emblem. Back to the first game, very first game, you have to talk to units sometimes on the battlefield to convince them to join your side. Alright, so rout the enemy or Alir is defeated. That's the mission here. So we immediately upon starting, we have a house that can be talked to. So we're going to go visit them with Celine.
Don't know how much use you'll get out of this, but every little bit helps, right?
Got a defense tonic. And we're going to have Alfred body block for Celine. But because we wait, he's got to get the buff of self-improvement. Now there on the left side there is an Axeman corrupted and a Mage corrupted. So I didn't want to have the Alfred go fight the Axeman just to get hit with the Mage in the next turn. So we'll play that a little safe. We're going to send Louis up north in between the two houses. Try and bait the Cavalier Swordsman. And we are going to have Alir go to the east. Along with Bougeron. Bougeron, we're going to go one further than Alir just so he could get the plus 30 avoid bonus.
Whatever you ask.
I am ready to serve.
Clan and Chloe are going to stay out of harm's way for a second. Enemy vase. Going after Alir. 10 to misses, and she hits back for a 13. He only had a 10% chance to do 10 damage. So a bold strategy. They're going after the villagers now. 6 damage on the villagers. A corrupted cavalier. The axeman's going for Alfred. He dodges, hits back for 21. Sean is going to heal the injured villager that was just attacked. Celine is going to attack the axeman on the right. He's estimated to do 40 damage. She's only got 8 health, so I think we'll be good here. Oh, she's critting for 60. So she opens her book. She said 4 Firene, and she kind of reeled back a giant fireball in her left hand and just threw it forward. Melted the dude. Melted the dude like almost 8 times over. So we're going to have Alfred slurk around the house and hit the mage who is sneaking up on Louis. Now he's got momentum because for every space he moves, he gets more damage. So there we go. 25 damage kills him instantly. Now we don't want to move too close with his canter ability, which makes him move after his attack. Because we want him to be able to charge back in for that extra oomph. I'm going to have Louis come in. Ooh, so we got to watch out because the Cavalier in the north has a slim sword, but the one just a few spaces to his right actually has an armor slayer. So we're going to mark him to watch out for this guy because I don't want him taking Louis out. Alright, we're going to have Bougeron go to the right of the Axeman that's closest. 87% chance to hit. We're going to take him out real easy. 23. He's down. But we moved him there, so Alir... Oh, we actually obtained Pole Arm, which let's see what that is. That is an axe whose long handle helps reach mounted foes, so it's effective against cavalry. That's pretty cool. Now Alir is going to move up next to the archer who approached us but did not get to hit us. And the good thing about having Bougeron there is he's a backup unit, so he's going to get a little 2 damage in there too.
I'll take this.
Bougeron for 2, Alir for 14, and then Alir for 14 again. He's down. We're going to have Clan move up behind Alir because they have a formation bonus, and have Chloe move up right behind to the west of Alir as well. They're attacking the villagers again. Villager dodge. Nice sidestep there. My guy. Alright. Going for Bougeron. Broke him. He dropped, but he only took 5 damage. Clan's going to open up on this Cavalier that attacked. Bougeron goes for 2. Clan for 15. He's still got some health left. So we're going to have Chloe move in. She's going to hit him with Rider's Bane because that is extra effective against Riders. Not that we need it. Bougeron's going to go in for 2. It really seems like she hit for 27 to kill him. It really seems like in this game, backup units are really, really pivotal. So learning that, we're going to have Bougeron go in and attack. Never mind. I was going to set up an attack for Alir, but Bougeron killed them 25 themselves. So we're going to have Alir start heading to the north because we need Alir to talk to Jean. Louis coming up from behind on the guy who is harassing the villagers. 20 damage and a break. Have Alfred come up. Does Alfred have a javelin? He does not. So I did not set that up optimally for this plan. Live and learn. So he's going to wait there. Start to have Celine move up as well. He's going for the villager again. 6 damage this time. Sends them flying back. They're still alive. They have 21 health total, each villager, it looks like. Ally phase. Oh, Sean keeps them alive. Gives them another 6 health. Alright, Alir is going to move in and is going to engage just to be safe.
Lend me your strength.
Martha appears and they are their combined form, but we are going to equip the rapier in case that armor slaying cavalier gets froggy. We're gonna have Louis finish off. Let's actually move Louis into the bushes here and have Alfred get some of that XP. Louis is already pretty strong. So have him go with his Fensalier Spear. Slated to do 20. There we go. Broken and dead. 20 XP. Nice job. Leveled up Alfred and Sigurd's bond. Now he got bond effects. Hit plus 15. So he gets hit plus 15 now. That's awesome. And because of Cantor, we're going to move him up to the northeast. He's blocking one of the ways into the villagers. Now to the southmost, there is another archer, so we can't let that guy go after Chloe, so we're going to have Bougeron go in, and he's just seems to be our bread and butter right now. So he's going to go in with his axe.
This is going to hurt.
Oh, 72 damage. He stops right in front of the enemy. The camera zooms in on his axe, which he kind of reels back and does a massive, like, lumberjack, well, not lumberjack, but like wood splitting, down cutting motion and slays him. So we're gonna have Chloe move in because she's gonna go talk to the villagers, I think, because she could get right back to the action fast enough. Ooh, a lance went right through. So we were waiting for the armor slayer, but a lanceman comes through and then gets absolutely decimated by Alir. Alir dodged it and did a crit for 27 damage, instantly deleted them. But we need to pull Alir back to get this conversation. So we're going to have Alfred pair up with Sigurd, fly in, and he's going to go for the armor slayer corrupted. With momentum, 23 to break.
I will protect you.
Jumps back, kind of spins in for 20 more damage. Okay. I'm going to pull Alir back to try and get this conversation. Which is funny, I have to pull him off the battlefield to get conversation. We're going to have Louis follow up Sigurd and Alfred a little bit, but not too much because he does... he is going after a mage, so we don't want him to get blasted. Let's have Celine engage.
Emblem, engage.
And she's going to go as far as she gets to the east. She's going to warp Ragnarok. Fly in there. And take out the corrupted with the mage. With the tome, excuse me.
My apologies. I want to help you.
And he's gone. 1,000 G's obtained. I wish it was that easy. Just teleport in. Okay, so we're going to have Clan and Bougeron enter the tea fields from the south, while Chloe is going to the southernmost home. Okay, we're gonna have Alir go and talk to the boy.
It's not safe here. You should be running.
I can't. I'm the local doctor's son. I won't leave until I've helped the injured.
You've got a lot of heart for a kid your age. All right, let's join forces and save those villagers.
I really appreciate the help. My name's John. Now come on. There's work to do.
Alright, so John joined a group now. Under his name was a green bar, now it's blue because we can control him.
Off I go.
I'm not going to really move him too much to the... We're going to keep him moving a little bit to the east, but not really much. I want him to stay safe. So let's have Sigurd run in there. And he's going to, because he's got the extra speed boost from being with Sigurd, Alfred and Sigurd are going in to hit the archer with Fensalier for 21 damage. He's going to pull back to go on one of those purple spots, which is a common place where the enemies have died. Have Louis go in there as well. Celine is going towards the south to meet up with Bougeron and Clan, who are kind of doing a pincer attack on this one guy. This one corrupted axeman, but it doesn't matter. She's going to finish him off anyway with 20 and 20.
Soul the rest it deserves.
She levels up to level 8 because she was rested. She stopped on a yellow space, which again is where a lot of players have died. So she says, great strides such as these are the fruits of my efforts to improve myself. Bougeron's also going to sit on one of these spots, get experience points to level up. That's beautiful to see. Level 7. He's really, really going pretty well for us now. And we're going to have Clan do it as well. There's another spot. I guess a lot of people die in this south entrance. And we're going to have Chloe visit the house.
Thank you for checking in on me. Do you think you could use this? There's not much I can do with it, at any rate. Better it should go to a soldier like yourself.
Energy dropped obtained. The archer's going in after Alfred. Takes 4 damage. Hardly a scratch. Allied phase. Nothing happens. Bro, this art is trash. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like it. Myself included. I don't know. I really like 3 houses and it's kind of a little more realistic looking. I even like the 3 houses tone much better. They definitely went more with the popular game of Genshin Impact. It's kind of the very anime, colorful, bubbly style that this game is going for. Chloe is kind of cute though. Alright, so let's have Alfred finish the battle off. We're going to do Override just for the extra, because there's no kill like Overkill. Have him do, let's see, he's going to do Fensalier and do Override.
One strike will decide it all.
Shoots a giant beam out of his spear and pierces through him. And it's dead. And we leveled up. Level 7 to level 8. Almost every stat went up +1. He's like, nah, that's what I want to see. Check out the gains I just made. Hashtag gains. He didn't say hashtag gains. I added that, but still. Bond XP between Alfred and Sigurd is at max. Select the bond in the reference menu on the Somnio or world map to increase bond level further. So we got to remember to do that.
Unbelievable! All the monsters are gone.
The villagers are coming out and thanking the party.
We're saved! And it's thanks to the lot of you.
I'm glad no one got hurt. I was a little worried there.
You can't know what this means to us. We decided to give you this to show our thanks.
We got Surge, which is a close quarters tome. Pure water. And The MVP of this level is Alfred and Sigurd. Alright, so we're going to save once again. Go back to the Somniel for a second, as you do in these kind of games nowadays. And, we have one more
Come
cutscene.
now, Jean. Give the nice people a proper thank you.
Oh, right. Thank you for saving our village.
We saved it together. You did well today, Jean.
Oh, I introduced myself to you, but I never asked your name, did I?
Well, there was a lot going on. I'm the Divine Dragon.
The Divine Dragon? From the land of Lethos? Oh, please forgive my rudeness.
Don't mention it. Like I said, there was a lot going on at the time.
What brings such a splendid personage to our humble village?
I've been on a journey to defeat the Fell Dragon and bring peace to the world.
The whole world? Wow. If it's all right with you, Divine One, can I come along and help?
Jean, what's gotten into you?
My dream has always been to become a doctor so I can save people, and that hasn't changed. But with monsters running rampant, I might die before I can do that. Look what just happened. At the Divine Dragon's side, I think I can learn to fight and to heal people at the same time.
Well, that's all very well for you. But what about the Divine Dragon? You'd just be a burden.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Not if what he did during that battle is anything to go by. If Sean wants to come, I don't mind. Though I understand why you'd be worried.
Well, if he has your permission, then I can only ask that you take good care of my boy.
What? You're actually allowing him to go?
Father, I told you, you don't need to worry about me. It's not like I'm never coming home. In fact, when I do return, I'll be a first-rate doctor. You'll see.
How quickly they grow up. Of course, Sean. Be a good boy, a hard worker, and an attentive student. And come home safe.
I will. Thank you, both of you. I can't wait to start working alongside the Divine Dragon.
The feeling is mutual, Jean. I have a hunch that I'll be leaning on you a lot in the days to come.
So Jean is now part of the loading screen crawl sprite. And he's the typical villager unit. Now we are in the town that we just cleared. We're going to go pick up all the items first. Got 100 bond fragments. This little lemon tree. We got, well, orange tree apparently, because we just got 2 oranges. Those look like lemons. 120 iron ingots. There's a lady picking oranges.
Yes.
Our village doctor is beloved by everyone. He's incredibly kind and skilled. There's Clan. I saw something interesting off in the distance. I'm going to check it out until we leave. Okay, nice talk. Could keep us suspenseful, I guess. In between the 2 houses, there is 4 steel ingots. An old man who's kind of like arched over for his back. He says, "Your hair is such a unique color. Is that the new fashion? We're behind in the trends here." So again, her hair is half red, half blue, and it looks hideous. It's also down to the heels of her feet. Fiorena's villager says, "We're on an island surrounded by ocean. How did those monsters even get here?" That's a good question. Alright, so we're around the house that we first spoke to people. There's another lady picking oranges. I'd heard about the monsters, but I suppose I just assumed our village would be fine. Another villager.
What?
You saved us. Thank you so much for fighting for our little town. Yeah, don't mention it, my G. Chloe?
Uh-huh.
I'm holding my own now against the tougher enemies. I've come a long way since we started. Well, that's interesting because you were supposed to be an established knight retainer prior, so I'm glad you're seeing some gains. But 50 bond fragments here. Another dude picking oranges. Could it be those creatures were lured here by the scent of? No, that's not possible. Fram?
Thank you so much.
Even if the battlefields are kind of rough, I'm happy to see all these places with you. Vander.
Oh my.
What a gorgeous place. I only wish we could stop and take in the scenery. That's exactly what we're doing now, Vander. Alright, so Sean, the dad of Jean.
May I ask?
Take good care of Jean, Divine One. He'll grow into a fine young man. And now, Jean.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking me along, Divine One. If I try hard, I'm sure I can make myself useful. Yeah, so he's the typical villager class that's been... I don't know if it's in every Fire Emblem, but I know it's an archetype. And he's going to be absolutely garbage of a unit, but he'll have the best stat growth, so you can make him into a finely tuned killing machine, usually. Alright, so this is Jean's mother, A-N-J-E, so Ange, maybe? She says, it's a sad day when your boy leaves the nest, but if it's what he wants, he has my support. Good mom. Alright, let's see who else we got here. There's another lady picking oranges. Yes. We dry the peels of the oranges we harvest and use them for medicine and tea. Yeah, so this place's whole economy is oranges. Right. Alfred, I didn't do too bad just now. Chalk it up either to my muscles or your guidance. 100 bond fragments. Picked up 2 oranges on the ground. Fiona's villager. Aside from tea, we are renowned for oranges. Will you take some as a token of our thanks? Yeah, I already stole a bunch. There's another sheep here. I'm going to adopt it. Why not? This sheep almost looked like it was half sheared because it looked like the bottom half was... It was kind of Winnie the Poohing, you know? Yes. It had all the fur on top and no fur on bottom. In times like these, the best we can do is make our tea and medicine and pray for tomorrow. Bougeron is talking to Celine. Does it seem to you like I put on more muscle, he says? Here's hoping it makes me a better combatant. 50 bond fragments. Celine?
Consider this.
Bit by bit, I grow stronger in the hope I can be of service to you. 50 bond fragments. Out of my way, dude. Alright, we're going to go into the tea fields. Because there's a lot of little sparkles, which means there's things to be picked up. Like right here, we got wheat flour, somehow just laying in the fields. A potato. Didn't realize that's what they were planted. Alright, there's a lady here. We process our tea in a special workshop. One type of leaf can yield lots of unique results. Alright, another lady working. Tea is simple. Tea is a simple, happy thing. Focusing on my work helps me distract me from the war. Got some rice. An old guy. I can't thank you enough for saving our crops. The tea from these fields is our livelihood. 2 gentlemen chatting. First one says, what a dangerous world we live in. How's the situation back where you're from? Well, my mom got murdered, so not great. Our next one. If the war gets much worse, I might have to take up arms and join the cause myself. A little late, my guy. Maybe start now. It could have helped us in the fight. Oh, there's a little cat, so obviously we're going to go adopt that. It's a mainly white cat, but it's got a black, like, spine in the top of its, and black spine and, like, ears. Alright, there's a little granary. Just going around the windmill here. 2 women in front of the last house that was open, so the southeast.
Yes.
Our tea is so delicious that the princess herself visits us in disguise. That's the rumor anyway. Well, she's right over there, so it's not really a disguise. And we are so very grateful to you. Please let us host you for tea once the war is over. Now we're going to go talk to Louis.
Indeed.
Being surrounded by enemies is no longer so frightful. I feel I can handle any situation now. 50 bond fragments. My dude, you took like no damage this entire game so far. I don't know why you're nervous. And there's a chicken, which we could adopt. Definitely gonna take that home. Eggs these days. The price of eggs? Yeah, I'm definitely taking a chicken. Alright, and that's everybody. We're gonna just go on to the Somnio now. Now this next level is where I actually was in the middle of the game. So I didn't beat him on my own. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time since Monday. But I did do the opening part. Honestly, it's pretty cringe. But I don't want to... You'll see for yourself. Alright, so we got bond conversations available. We're back at the home base here. First things first, we're going to pick up a pretty pebble on the ground. Priorities. We are going to start and go to reference and then go to bond because for some reason it's a hidden menu between Alfred and Celine. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be from Celine and Celica and then Alfred and Sigurd. I worded that poorly. So Sigurd and Alfred are up first.
I visited the Divine Dragon lots of times over the years. We're practically family.
A persistent presence can form bonds deeper even than blood. They are to be cherished.
That was it. For some reason, the bond conversations in this game are very short. Skill inheritance. Unit can inherit this emblem skills. So when you level up bond, you can eventually gain their skills. Celine is going to talk to Celica now.
For all I had hoped to discuss with you, now that you are before me, I am lost for words.
I know what you mean, but we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other.
Alright, same thing. They're now level 4. Alright, it's a nice little afternoon day. We're going to see Louis is up first. He's in the terrace. Cafe Terrace. I've grown quite fond of the Somnia. Oh, he went too fast. I've grown quite fond of the Somnia during my time here. Hard to remember that it's sacred. Don't make yourself that comfortable, my guy. We're going to go to the bulletin board and collect our achievements. We got 210 bond fragments. Now, this is something I don't remember if I did this last time. We're going to go to the... I did. We're going to go to the arena. And because Jean is kind of garbage at this point, we're going to send him through the ringer. We're going to put him through a training regimen. Now, we get to do this 3 times in between each level. So we're going to try and level up the new kid. Sean is going up.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
So,
here, busting in once again.
Jean and Etienne are squaring off. He did 6, she did 17. He's got a good chance. He did 6 again, and she knocked him out. She's got a steel bow, though. He has no talent whatsoever. So, you know, he did pretty alright. We'll send him through again. We can do it 2 more times, and it gets their XP up a little bit. So we're going to do that again.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay?
Alfred has arrived.
He's going against Alfred, who again, he did 0 damage because he punched the horse armor. He punched the horse armor again, and he's down. It's like a little child is going up against a jousting knight. It was a fair fight. It was a fair fight. It could have 50-50. One more time. Sending Jean in there.
Hi there. I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
This should be a picturesque match.
Picturesque match. He's trying to punch a woman riding a Pegasus with a spear. Alright. So we got him about half an experience bar, which is good. And we got him a conversation, a bond conversation with Chloe. So that's good. So we got some gains there. Not much. We're going to go through the support conversations last. Let me pick up all the garbage, mainly the nuts. Got to pick up all the nuts and see what's there. There also is an entirely new mechanic in this game where you could refine weapons and engrave them and combine them. Not gonna do that on stream. I will give you guys a TLDR later. Despite how much I love Fire Emblem, I haven't actually gotten to play too much of this game. I am a serial bounce around, play different games all the time. We're going to put our animals out so our cats and sheep can just go chill. I don't really know the point of it. Oh, we got to pick up the best item in the game, which is obviously horse manure. Pick that up by the stables. I still have not found a use for that yet, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, so we have John, who's already doing squats. Yes. He's hitting the training regimen hard. Gotta applaud his enthusiasm. Yes. Let's haze the new guy, though, by giving him some horse manure. This is, please wash your hands right away. That's what he said. Okay, good. Give the new guy some horse manure. Alright, let's talk to Fram. She's doing sit-ups. It says, this was starting to get hard, but now that you stopped by, I'm sure I could do 100 more. Alright, let's see it happen, kid. And now let's go talk to Vander. Vander says, is it time for your strength training? Unfortunately, we're going to hit the gym. Now, because I'm using the capture card, I did, when I was doing this on my own, I did see, I was trying to do the push-ups, and I'm using a capture card, and it requires timing. So I can only really do the sit-ups, because it's just button mashing. So I got to do that with we're going to have Sami the dog now. We didn't do this last time. So as I'm mashing A and doing sit-ups, the dog is just kind of sitting there watching you and just like cheering you on. And if you mess up, he kind of like gives you a save. So we're at 5 out of 20 now. It's just a little bar with a red on the bottom. If you get in the red, you get a bad. So I don't know how much harder this could possibly, harder or easier this could get, but this is just mashing A. Because everybody, when they play Fire Emblem, was like, I want a sit-up mini game. That's what this game needs. But here we are. And it gives us an extra +2 health, so it's kind of like worth it to do it.
Looking good.
Sami is just happy as could be with his dead eyes. He's just got 2 little black dots in his eyes. Okay, now we have this angle of Sami's butt, and he's got a little X where his butthole is. So that's a detail that they actually put in. Good to know. Thank you for that, Fire Emblem. Alright, so we got triple S ranking, and we got HP +2. Again, you got to do these little things. I probably don't have to, because this is on Super Baby mode, but again, I didn't want to have you guys have to suffer through me trying to audio describe the small number crunches of maddening mode, where you have to really watch in between each hit difference and whatnot. I do have a file where I'm exactly up to here with my maddening, and I also have a hard file which is exactly up to here. I got up to here in my hard file. I was doing it on stream, and I just hated that they kept calling me Divine Dragon Billy, because I thought it sounded stupid. So I decided to lean into it and change my name to Colgadia and play as the female, because I didn't like the male voice actor either. Alright, so now we're going to feed the dog. We're going to feed the spirit dog. We're going to give him an orange. We just went to orange. You know, we got him a little souvenir. Oh, he really liked the oranges. There you go. So the little bar on the bottom right fills up. And he gave us 100 bond fragments. I could pet him now too, which I have to do for bond fragments. See, like, you probably don't have, again, probably don't have to do this, but I am one of those guys that has to do everything all the time. I just talk to every single person in every town I ever go to in every video game, because what if there's something? Which is funny because in real life I just avoid talking to everyone as much as humanly possible. So it's very different. I think that's all that we really have to do. Up there's 2 little items left on the map. Oh, there's actually a bunch of items in the north by the orchard. So we picked up some more nuts. Somebody just leaves their nuts hanging around over there. Picked up a spirit gem. Picked up some more nuts. There's nuts everywhere. Picked up an orange. We're in the orchard now. We pick up an apple. We pick up a peach. And there's Celine. We're going to talk to her. She says, I was never told that Firene held a second ring. Let us collect Alfred and journey to the shrine. And let's talk to Chloe.
All right.
I like it here. The scenery is very picturesque. I appreciate you letting me stick around. All right, now, so we're going to go to start, hit the reference, and then go to support. And a bunch of our characters get to chat with each other now. So let's go to Clan first. Clan is going to talk to Vander first.
I picked up the letters like you asked, Vander.
Ah, yes. Set them down over there, will you?
I also brought a letter opener. Thought you might need it.
Very good, thank you. Clan, before I forget, will you deliver this package?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Answering letters. A man of my age should put his fighting hand to nobler purposes. Is something the matter?
What? Oh, no. Everything's hunky-dory.
Well then, why are you standing there gawking? I told you to deliver that package.
Yes, sir.
On with it then. A faithful servant of the Divine Dragon wastes no time.
If you gave me some real steward work to do, maybe I'd take it more seriously.
Pardon?
Nothing! I'll deliver that package for you right away, sir.
Alright, so Clan and Vander's support level has reached C. It goes CBA. Clan and Fram now?
It's about that time, President Clan.
I'm all set, President Fram.
In that case, I call this meeting of the Divine Dragon Fan Club to order! Woo!
Yeah!
Ahem. Our first and only agenda item is how to broaden the fan club's reach. President Clan, you have the floor.
I think we should do something splashy to drum up people's excitement.
Seconded. The only question is... what?
I have an idea. How about we spread our message by making pamphlets?
I'm listening.
See, everyone's heard of the Divine Dragon, but only a few know the person behind the title. You and me? We could tell the world what the Divine One is really like.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, how about this? We slap the Divine One's beautiful face on the cover and title it The Divine Dragon, Up Close and Personal. Boom! Inside, we have an interview with every juicy detail folks could possibly want to know. Favorite foods, favorite weapons, hair care routine, shoe size, the raw, uncut story. You don't like it?
I love it! That's way less stiff and formal than what I had in mind. Just the sort of brilliant idea I'd expect from you, Madam President.
I couldn't have gotten there without your suggestion, Mr. President. All right, let's get working on this pamphlet so we can hand it out all over town.
Wait. All over town?
Okay. Now we're going to go to Bougeron and Fram.
Why would they do such a thing? It's just not fair.
Hey, Boucheron, right?
Yes. And you're Fram, right? What is it? Do you need me for something?
No, I'm fine. I heard somebody crying their eyes out and I got concerned is all.
Ah, right. Sorry for worrying you. I'm alright.
Okay. But then what's with the sobbing?
I was reading this book and I just get so swept up in the story.
A book did this to you?
People tell me I cry too easily. The littlest thing is enough to set me off.
I want to point out, just for those who don't see, this man is a giant talking to like a little girl who's like this, almost as high as his waist, and he's also bawling in the middle of the cafe.
Okay, I gotcha. So what's this book about?
Well, there are these siblings who are separated during a war and later meet again as enemies.
Huh. Sounds interesting.
I'd be happy to lend it to you after I'm finished.
Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. I don't really... Well, I'm not a big reader.
Oh, that's a shame. Ah, what if I read it to you instead?
What? That's sweet and all, but I couldn't ask you to read to me like a little kid.
Oh, think nothing of it. I know you'd love the story just as much as I do.
In that case, sure, why not?
Guys, starting the first Fire Emblem podcast. Alright, next one we got Chloe and Jean.
Excuse me, Chloe.
Well, hello, Jean. Did you need help with something?
Not exactly. In fact, I thought maybe I could help you.
With what?
I'd like you to have this stomach medicine.
Oh my! Thank you. But my stomach's not upset. Why did you think I needed medicine for it?
Well, you eat so much weird stuff. It's only a matter of time before it disagrees with you.
Are you worried all the folk food I eat won't sit well with me? Don't you worry about that. I've got an iron stomach.
Still in all, it's good to be prepared. Just the other day, I saw you stuffing yourself with what looked like weird eyeballs. Whatever that was, there's no way it can be healthy for you.
Maybe, but they're so good. I'll save some for you next time, as thanks for the medicine.
What? That's okay. Your thanks are enough. Anyway, be careful. It scares me to think of what you're putting in your body.
Sure, I'll be careful. Thanks for looking out for me, Jean.
Now, last one we have is Vander and Fram.
Fram! Why are you loafing about? I told you to sort through the offerings.
Oops! I completely forgot.
Grant me the patience. How do you manage to bungle even the smallest task? This is exactly why I fear for your future.
I meant to do it, honest. It just kinda slipped my mind.
You know I will not credit that excuse. Forgetting is the same as doing nothing at all. Imagine how disappointed your parents would be if they found out. Fram, I have high expectations for you and your brother. You are my successors, after all. For my peace of mind, and to honor the mother and father who left you in my care, do better.
Yes, sir. This is the last time I let you down, Vander. Promise.
Very good.
She's literally like on a holy castle in the sky, and the dude just threatened to call her mom. So I'm going to save again now that we finished all that. Oh, there is one conversation looks like I missed. We'll go there. I don't know how many of you guys are completionists out there, so I'm trying to do everything for y'all. Sigurd? Yes. Emblems may spend their hour here becoming better acquainted.
Yes.
Emblems may spend their hours here becoming better acquainted with our comrades in arms. Sorry, sometimes if you leave auto converse on, it like skips past it.
Well then.
Once we're all set, this is Alfred. Once we're all set, I can take you to the shrine where the Ring of the Dawn Maiden is. Okay, so let's go there. travel. Alright, so we're going to head back to the west twice to go to the Firenze Castle. Now north to go to Chapter 6, Mountain Settlement. We're going to dive right in. Begin this chapter, and yep, we're going to begin. Chapter 6, The Stolen Ring.
Almost there. Just a little farther north and we'll be at the shrine.
Alfred
The landscape's gotten rockier.
Alfred and Lear are on a forest path.
We're near Brodia. It's all mountains up there.
I'm seeing fewer villages as well. Makes this a good place to hide an emblem ring, I suppose.
Yeah. The closer you are to the Brodian border, the colder and quieter it gets. Look. Not a soul in sight.
You're right. There's no one around. Except her.
A woman with long red hair and stars in her hair of like white and black stars, as well as a star on her right cheek.
Take a little look around. Wait for it.
I wonder what she's doing here.
She's crying.
Oh, well, doesn't that break the heart? I'd better help. I am her prince, after all. I won't stand by when my people are suffering.
Alfred, wait!
Oh, what a scrape I'm in.
Hey there. What's the matter? Something I can help with?
I knew we'd startle you. Sorry for popping up out of nowhere and...
Zappy! You came just in time. I'm saved. I lost something earlier and there was nobody around to help, so I got real stressed out. Oh, right. I skipped over the niceties. You can call me Yunaka. Hiya, Papaya.
Hiya, Papaya?
Huh. I've never heard that one before. Anyway, what did you lose, Yunaka?
It's a little round ring. Kind of shiny with a hole in the middle. Oh, and it talks for some reason.
Come again?
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't believe me.
I believe you. It might be an emblem ring.
Please, go on. What did it say?
Well, if I remember right, it asked me to take it to the Divine Dragon.
To me?
Is that... did you... are you saying you're the Divine Dragon?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. I'm the Divine Dragon.
And now that we're doing introductions, I'm Alfred, the Prince of Firenze.
Holy broccoli! Why didn't you lead with that? I think I just had a heart attack. Nope, false alarm. Phew.
I'm so sorry. I never meant to impact your health.
Yunaka, how did you find the ring?
I was walking along the border, minding my own business, when I heard a woman's voice. Help me. I'm right here. I'm by your foot.
Huh. You're quite the performer.
Anyway, I picked up the ring and she said, take me to the Divine Dragon. But at that point, I had no idea where the Divine Dragon was, so I told her I couldn't help. She knew the way, though. Told me to start heading for the capital of Firenze.
Oh, that's good advice. The quickest way to get to Lethos is through the capital.
But on the way, I was attacked by bandits and ran off full speed. And now the ring's gone. I must have dropped it somewhere. Woe is me. Sniffle, sniffle. But now that you're here, you're gonna help me find it, right? Right?
After hearing her story, this definitely sounds like an emblem ring. Probably the Ring of the Dawn Maiden. But that means someone took it from the shrine.
Or it could be another emblem ring. We'll just have to find it and see for ourselves.
All right, Yunaka. We'll help you.
Golly, that's great news. She'll be so happy if you're the one who finds her.
Let's start by retracing your steps.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this game's writing. Just saying.
No sign of the ring so far.
Maybe somebody got to it before we did.
Yeah, everyone's combing the area. If it was lying around, we would have found it by now.
You're sure you didn't lose it before the bandits attacked?
I had it on me when I passed through that ghost town over there. Huh?
What is it?
It looks like the town's overrun with bandits.
What? How can you tell?
I'll bet these are the same chumps who ambushed me earlier.
Let's take a closer look.
They've taken over the town.
These are the bandits I ran into earlier. No doubt about it. And that means one of them's got... Aha! Right there.
You see it?
Yeah, a burly guy with something glinting in his hand. That's gotta be our missing ring.
What do you think, Divine One? Is it an emblem ring?
He's too far. I really can't say. You must have great eyesight, Yunaka.
Yeah, I have the killer's eyes.
What was that?
Killer eyes! I've got killer eyes! You know, they're great at seeing stuff. If you ever need something looked at real good, I'm your gal! Anyway, what's the plan now? We've got two problems that need solving.
A stolen ring and a town full of bandits.
The ring's our first priority, but we can't leave them unchecked.
We'll only attract attention if we all charge in at once. I say we split up. You know, send in a small group to recover the ring. Nice and stealthy.
All right.
Okay then. Come on, Divine One. You're with me.
Alright, so this will be the first map we've seen in this game with actually a fog of war. Which is pretty interesting.
Okie dokes. If we go through here, I bet we can sneak up on that guy with the ring.
Slipping through a side passage. Smart thinking, Yunaka.
Alright, so right now, Yunaka and Aaliyah are on the north side, and there are some ruined houses in the middle, blocking them off from the rest of the party, which is going to be to the south. Now, I could take Sean. Probably should start leveling him up. I'd rather have Etienne, to be honest, because she's actually useful. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take Etienne. I like her better. To the south, let me just readjust our guys here. Put the more mobile units towards the front to get vision going. And yeah, so let's start that off.
It's pitch black out here. How can we fight them if we can't even see them?
Don't worry, Divine One. That's what I'm here for.
Alright, so Yunaka joined the group. She has greater vision.
So sharp, I can spot baddies even when it's dark or foggy. Till you get your hands on a torch at least. Then you'll see as well as I can.
So, darkness. In dark places, only the areas around allies, beacons, and torches are visible. Proceed with cautions, and enemies may be lurking in the darkness.
There he is. Let's take him by surprise.
Good idea.
Please, take me to the Divine Dragon.
This looks pretty pricey. This'll net me a nice lump of gold. The boss doesn't need to know about it.
Oh dear. You can't even hear me, can you?
I hear her. That's the voice from before.
That's definitely an emblem ring. Yunaka, will you help me get it back?
Of course, you weirdo. That's why we're here.
Right. Well, thank you. You know, now that I hear her, your impression was incredibly accurate.
Stop. You're gonna make me blush.
Alright, so victory is to defeat Tyrande, and defeat Aaliyah or Yunaka is defeated. So we're going to start off. We're going to have Yunaka move up 1 space. So it says status effect poison. Some classes, like thieves, use knives that inflict poison on foes they hit. Poison enemies take extra damage. Repeat knife attacks will increase the potency of the poison. Units remain poisoned until the end of the battle or until cured with an antitoxin or restore staff. So she is a thief, so we're going to move her up 1 space and start throwing some knives.
Where did you come from?
So she throws her iron dagger for 12. He throws a hand axe back for 8. And then she throws another for 12. If you're a Critical Role fan, it's dagger, dagger, dagger time. Alright, so Alira's going to run up and finish him off. He's dead.
But my treasure.
We got the ring. Heal us, Emblem of Dawn.
Alright, so Micaiah appears in a almost like sun astral plane. She has a yellow tome. She is wearing a red tunic with a blue scarf and has white hair.
I am Emblem Micaiah. I sense the future shifting. Now victory lies ahead.
Ah, so it is the ring of the Dawn Maiden. Yunaka, I entrust this ring to you.
Me? But I...
She belongs with you. All I ask is that in return, you help us defeat these bandits. Will you join with Emblem Micaiah?
Yeah, okay. I won't let you down.
Alright, so she's got that now. We have enemies up above. We're actually going to send Sigurd to engage and attack. Because of the momentum boost, he's going to be able to kill this bandit who is actually working against him in the weapon triangle, but he's got 8. Yeah, perfect. So we did 29 dodge attack and then did 21. Picking up his hammer, we're going to have to give that to Bougeron. We'll have him pull back a little bit.
For the Divine Dragon.
Have Clan move up. He's going to help him finish off.
I won't get lost.
Have Boucheron move back because I want him to get that axe through a trade. We're going to have Louis move up and light the torch directly to our west. Showing a new guy over there.
You called?
I'm going to have Vander move up into some foliage to the south.
The Divine Dragon looked at me!
Fram, if you couldn't tell, is moving up. Celine is moving up. And Chloe is staying out of range, and so will Etier. They're just kind of staying out of enemy vision, as far as we can tell.
Looks like we got us some uninvited guests. Snuff the lights, you lot.
That's Charonda.
You got it.
And a thief. Now they're putting out the fires that are or the torches, deflecting our vision. An arrow comes Vander's way, and he just swings his axe and knocks it out of the way, which is pretty badass. Louis deflects an attack with his shield. He's doing no damage. He hits back for 23 damage. That guy took a beating. Alfred blocks the attack and hits back for 21.
Looks like our cover's blown. They're snuffing the torches. Don't sweat it. We can relight them as we go.
To light a beacon, move next to it and hit light. Uncover hidden enemies by illuminating darkened areas. Alright, we're going to have Alir move all the way to the west. Oh, there's a guy right below. Surprise.
Yunaka, let me show you how to use staves.
Emblem Micaiah. Emblem Micaiah specializes in healing magic. With the Sync skill Cleric, a unit can use staves regardless of the class. The Engage weapon Shrine attacks and illuminates the area when used. The engage skill augment increases the staff range of the area of effect. The engage attack Great Sacrifice fully restores the HP of all allies at a cost of reducing the user's HP to 1. That's a bold play. We're not going to do that though. So we're going to have her move up right behind Alir and attack an attack a thief to our north. You know what? Let's engage her. Let's see how it looks. She's going to engage.
Emblem, engage!
With my magic, you may illuminate even the darkest of places.
We're going to have her attack. Her hair turns gold, and she's wearing like a white kind of cleric uniform now. We're going to attack the thief with Shrine. She has like a blue head tail coming off of like a blue magical visor, which is kind of cool. And after attacking the thief to our north, there is like a little ball of light over his head now. We're gonna have Vander keep pushing to the left. I should have taken Vander off for Jean, but that's okay. He kills him and picks up a longbow, which we're going to have Etier move up from behind and take that in a second. But she's going to finish off the injured swordsman in the middle on the way by Louis. He's clear. She picked up a torch as well. Louis is going to push west, get some more vision for us. We're going to have Alfred and Sigurd trade weapons with Bougeron to give him the hammer. So now Bougeron has the Noaton, an iron axe, which is good for hitting, a pole axe, which is good against cavalry, and a hammer, which is good against armor. So he is set for a long time. We're going to have Chloe finish off this guy above us with just a javelin. He's dead. That was easy. That was a guaranteed kill for her. Level 8. Leveled up almost every stat. She says, I rarely get this excited unless I'm in the middle of a good fairy tale. I'm going to have Bougeron, Saline, and Fram all head west as well. And Clan. I forgot it. I'll put Clan in front of Saline because Saline is... Oh, there's a mage I did not see in the middle. He's coming in. He's hitting Louis for 13. That's the hardest hit Louis taken for sure. It is his weakness. One from going for Alir. Alir dodges and hits for 10. A thief coming through attacking Louis, but Louis is too armored and kills him in one shot. Alright, we're going to have Yunaka and Micaiah use Shrine to attack the thief that is in front of Alir. Critical for 48. Alir is going to head down and finish off the thief that's below her. 15 damage, 7 damage, and 15 damage. Level up. She just got a bit stronger with strength and luck growing. We also completed the challenge of defeat 10 mages. We're going to have Clan run up and hit this mage that snuck up on our boy Louis with a surge. We haven't seen that yet. So it's like a little blue ball. Hit him twice for 18.
Handle with care.
We're going to have Vander come back a little bit so that Etier can trade and get the longbow. Oop, I did the wrong button. Oh my goodness. I actually gave him the steel bow instead of giving her the longbow. Oh, I'm dumb. I apologize. Vander is... and Alfred and Sigurd are so fast, they're going to run in and take care of that mage because he's out of the range of everyone else. Because of that momentum boost, though, he absolutely nuked him. No problem whatsoever. Chloe is going to move up to where Celine is. Celine is going to move up towards the next purple spot. Louise hiding in some foliage, which that image is always funny to me to think of, like a giant tower knight hiding in a bush, getting that extra boost in defense. But that's Fire Emblem. Bougeron's going to move up behind. I wanted to move him up in front of her, but he's going to move up behind Celine and take the compact axe she just picked up. Oh, he's not actually. We'll wait for Vander to do that next turn. Hello, Sean. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doing a little Fire Emblem audio description as we go. Alright, so we're going to use Shrine one more time on that thief that got away. And Micaiah, blast him for 15. Now that opens up. Wait, how did I know your name? Am I a witch? No, it says your name in... that's your YouTube name. Your name could be whatever else. I wouldn't know. Alright, gonna keep having Alir push up. She can't really go too far. They're kind of on a winding road on the north, whereas the big group on the bottom kind of has more of an open pathway. So let's actually give Etier the longbow instead of me just being foolish. Alright, so she's going to have to wait there since I wasted her turn. What you getting here is pro gameplay here. Bougeron is going to keep going in. He's just my boy leading the charge. Same thing with Louis. Louis is going to go all the way up to the next. So we see that there is a shadow of the torch, but we can't actually touch it because technically I guess he doesn't see it. Ridiculous. Vander is going to move up right behind Celine. Take the axe off her. That's your actual name, just to be clear. Well, thank you for clearing it up. Alright, well, I'm Billy. Nice to meet you. My actual name is not Soundwave Spectre, believe it or not. Tragic, I know. We're gonna not engage with Selkie yet because I think Warp Ragnarok is just gonna probably nuke the boss, so I might as well wait. Let's see if we can get Alfred to go back down to the middle where there is one of those emblem pools, so he could get his emblem energy back. Clan just took 2 steps to the right and got a Vulnerary. Always good to find, medicine on the floor. Just take it when you need it. That's healthy. Video game logic. Ooh, Louis getting hit by an axeman, but his defense is so strong from that ring, doesn't even matter. He dodges it and hits back for 24. They got a backup unit for guaranteed 3 damage. Hit him, and he dodges. They can't break through his armor. Louis is actually just melting this this entire game for us. All right, he leveled up a bunch and says, "This is." He went too fast. I apologize. He said this would be to my benefit, I believe. Having Alir keep going to the north. 37 damage. A break defense. So 15, 7, and then 15 kills that one. Alear and Mars Bond level up to 6. Now we got Sword Agility 2. Grants Avoid plus 15 at a cost of crit minus 10 when using a sword. Really seems like the Marth ring is made for a lot of dodges. Consistent, like dodge tank kind of build, which is common in Fire Emblem. Clan and Vander are going through the middle of the map. The rest of the squad is going to be going through the bottom. We're going to have Celine go behind Louis and nuke one of the dudes in front of him. Melted. Louis is going to light the torch next to him. Okay, apparently you can't light the torch and attack. That is a lesson hard learned now. And we're going to have Bougeron finish that guy off then, since Louis couldn't. 26 of a mighty swing. He's down. Going to have Alfred push in and stop at this purple spot. Got a slim lance, which was not something he needs. And we're going to have Chloe keep pushing up. Normally I wouldn't have her push out in the open, but we need vision. Oh, we're getting attacked from behind. On Alfred, no damage. He hits back for 17. Swordsman going after Alear. Alear dodges, hits back 15. We've been keeping Alear in foliage almost this entire fight, so it's been really good for her. We're going to have Yunaka use the dagger and attack that thief. GG easy. Yunaka and Micaiah's bond went up. Grants hit plus 10 when using a staff. Staves also heal an additional 3 HP. So that's good, but it's interesting that you can now have people use different items than their class can allow if the emblem allows it. That's cool. We're going to have Alear inch up to the left. Just out of our space, just out of our vision, there is a lot of white, of those yellow spaces, 5 to be exact, so I guess a lot of units die here. So we got to be careful about that one. We're going to have Alfred attack this. No, Alfred's actually not going to attack this guy. He's going to go to the emblem pool to the left. We're going to have Celine move up and take him out. Because that's guaranteed. She's just an animal. Melts him for 21. Louis is going to body block her just in case. We're going to have Bougeron move on up. Alright, so I don't see anybody in the by the yellow spots, so we're gonna start pushing Chloe up. Perhaps those are on harder difficulties, maybe? I'm not sure. Have Chloe wait here. There is a way to reach around and go up to the protection tile where the boss is standing, which gives you plus 30 avoid and heal 10 each turn, and you're unbreakable. So we got to get him off of there, that's for sure. Who have we moved? Him moves Clan up. Move him next to Bougeron, and we'll do the same with Vander. Alright, we're going to move Yunaka 2 spaces to the right of a emblem space, and now she's got. So it looks like to me like everyone has 3 spaces of vision except for Yunaka, who has 6. We're going to send Alear in charge. We're going to have her engage. So she's a little extra dodgy. So she's getting a little close to the boss now. And I'm going to change her equipment to the rapier. And leave her to wait. Yep, there's the boss. Hopefully we can pull him off. He's an axe wielder, but I'm not really too worried about him, to be honest. We can have Bougeron go to one of those yellow spaces. We're going to have Vander go to one of those yellow spaces. We're just going to click all this loot now. We're gonna have Fram go up to collect one of these yellow spaces. She leveled up. Good, because I don't really use her that much. So she leveled up to 5. Clan goes up. Honestly, I'm not even a big magic user in almost any game I play, so it's nice to see my magic users actually getting his loot a little bit. Normally, I'm more of a fan of the sword and board. The traditional knight hero, you know? I have Chloe move up to the foliage on the western side. I don't know if she gets buffs from that, because technically she's flying. We'll see. Alright, so the only one in range of this guy is no one, actually. Oh, a hidden thief comes after a leer. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that. We're going to have Bougeron go in and take him out real quick. 27 to hit. Oh, he's down. It looks like the enemy's the only one left, so we're going to have a leer go in. And we're just going to load Star Rush. We aren't even going to play with the food. 45 damage. He's got 35 health. Ah, there we go, though. So I didn't see this before, but he actually has a revival stone, so he will not die from this.
A little late to be saving the day. We killed off the villagers ages ago.
Fate has brought us here.
Alright, she's going in. Full throttle, full anime mode, slashing. Did the shockwave. Completely killed him in one shot. But he's going to get back up. So he healed for 35 more health. We're going to have Yunaka go up behind and attack. She's throwing in 10. He threw back, hit it for 11. She threw back for 10. Alright, she's got 3 left to level up, unfortunately. Now, like what I said before, well, first we'll have Chloe move in and get that extra 10 bond fragments, but I was saving her for this, so we have Warp Ragnarok, and Celine is going to come in and nuke him. Then we obtain a talisman. Celine and Celica bond went up. Magical proficiency. Proficiency with magic required from promotion to certain classes. Nice. And Alir and Marth is the MVP. We cleared it in 8 turns. Alright, so we're going to actually save it here. And we'll play out the cutscene now. Let's see how it goes.
That's the last of the bandits. You've been a huge help, Yunaka. If not for you, we'd be scratching our heads in an empty shrine right about now. I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing, really.
I wonder who took it from the shrine in the first place.
It must have been those bandits, right?
Well...
What's the matter?
I have a... confession. The thing is, I didn't find the ring. I stole it.
Huh?
I was strapped for money, and when I saw the shrine, I figured it might have valuables. I went inside, heard Micaiah's voice, and... pow! There's the ring, staring right at me. I was just looking to make a quick bundle of dough. I'm sorry.
I see.
When I learned that you two were royalty, I panicked and kinda, well, lied. Really, I'm no different from those bandits. I'll accept whatever punishment you give me.
Hold on. You were planning to sell the ring?
Yeah.
Well then, why didn't you? You could have run for the hills as soon as the Divine Dragon handed it to you. We're useless in the dark. Would have been easy to give us the slip. But instead, you stuck around and risked your neck for us. Why?
Well, because of Micaiah. When she started talking to me, I got this feeling that I just couldn't shake. I felt like I had to help her get to the Divine Dragon.
Yunaka has shown me nothing but kindness. Fighting by her side, I saw a bright path ahead. When I sensed Sombron's return, I called out in the dark. It was she who answered. I am to blame for entangling her in all this. Yunaka has done nothing wrong.
I hear you, but she did lie to us. As Prince, I'm not supposed to let that go without some sort of punishment.
Lay it on me. I can handle it.
How about joining our forces?
Say what now?
We're on a journey to collect the Emblem rings and defeat the Fell Dragon. I know it's a lot to ask, but will you pledge yourself to our cause? What do you think, Alfred? A fitting punishment?
I love it. Our army is pretty lean, so adding a new recruit makes a lot of sense. And Yunaka clearly has raw talent. She could be a real asset.
I won't let you down. Thank you. Both of you.
Don't mention it. And Yunaka, allow me to be the first to say, Hiya, Papaya.
Cringe.
Hiya, Papaya. Back at ya, Divine One.
With that settled, let's hurry onward. We've got to cross into Brodia, right?
Yes. Mother sent a letter to the Brodian King when we left the castle. He should be expecting us.
Good. The Kingdom of Might. I'm curious to see what it's like there.
Alright, everybody. I'm going to stop it here. I'll explore the town next time. I got to get going. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it out to people who might need this. Subscribe and let me know what do you guys think of this game so far. What do you think of Hiya Papaya? I think it's so cringe. I think it's cringe in its most elemental, just pure form of cringe. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Soundwave Spectre, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.